First, I want to start off with the bad stuff because I need a rage. The refs were trash. Absolute garbage. One, I think they got neutered before the game because they were separating every single fight. Like, I get separating some of them, but at a certain point, you just have to let them fight because it's not just fighting for fighting's sake. They were fighting because the Lightning were playing dirty. They were cross-checking our guys head first into the boards. You're not supposed to do that. The way you stop that from happening, because clearly you guys don't want to kick them out of the game for doing stuff you're not supposed to do. You just want to give them minor penalties. Well, the way in hockey that is resolved is you let the players go out there and punch them in the face. But you're not even letting that happen. So you're one, making terrible calls, and then two, preventing the thing that is supposed to help, remedy the terrible calls. So you're just being an overall terrible ref. And then some of the stuff you were calling tripping on us, but then wasn't for the Lightning, makes absolutely no sense. There were several power plays where they scored goals that shouldn't have been power plays. Now, I'll be the first to admit our penalty kill was not the best there. But just multiple power plays shouldn't have been there for tripping. But they should, if, say they were, then at least be consistent with the tripping, and then you should have given us some of the power plays. Like, we should have gotten some penalty. We should have gotten some power play opportunities there. Like, if you're gonna call it a certain way, be consistent. Don't just call it sometimes. If you're gonna be really conservative with how you call something, do that across the board. If you're gonna be really trigger happy, do that across the board. Like, be consistent so players know how to act. Now I'm going to talk about the stuff we can control. We can't control the refs being trash. Can't control the Lightning playing dirty. Can control our defense, though, which our defense at times was good. When we were backed in a corner and we needed to perform, our defense played well, except for in overtime. But for parts of the game, when we needed to get back and get the lead, our defense was really good. Our defense looked great. Mo looked good. Letty looked good. DeKaiser looked decent. Staal at times actually looked decent. Lidstrom looked decent. I'm missing some. Like, our defense, our defensemen looked good. Suter played nice defense. Ernie played nice defense. Bertuzzi played nice defense. Like, we had guys playing good defense. But then when we got our leads, our defense would become complacent and just leave stuff wide open for the Lightning to score goals off of, leaving Nedeljkovic out to dry. Because Nedeljkovic, I don't think he should be blamed for this loss. Yes, there was that one where he left the net. He shouldn't have left it. The game-tying goal, he shouldn't have left the net. He did, and that whole thing happened. But there were multiple goals that should have not happened, but the defense left him out to dry completely. Which wasn't supposed to happen this year. And then you have that one goal where Marc Staals, for some reason, just this one play, irks me. It completely irks me. You're in front of the net. You have Lightning player here, Lightning player here. Now, which shot do you think would be harder to block for a goalie? One from a guy that's right across from you, or one that's to the side of you? Whoa, the one that's to the side of you. So if you're a defenseman and you have to go guard someone, you go and guard the one to the side. And something that Staal should have seen coming from a mile away as a guy who's played in the NHL for a very long time, once you start to skate out towards that guy that's in front, that has the puck, he's going to pass it there. If you skate to the guy to the side, he has nowhere to pass it. He's either going to shoot it or wait for something to open. He's going to pass it there. So why do you go all in and skate forward to the guy that has the puck, leaving the guy to the side open for him to bang, bang, goal? Why? Why do you do that? What's your thought process there? That makes no sense. That's just an utterly idiotic defensive play by Marc Stahl, and he had me there for a second. A few times in the game where he looked good, and he had me there for a second, thinking that he was actually a decent defenseman, and then he does that, and he plays crap for the rest of the time, and it hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. And then at the end there, Suter, who usually plays really good defense, coming down. You know where the guy is behind you. And then you just let him come around and boom. And then he tries to put his stick to prevent the guy next to him from scoring. But instead of getting his stick under the guy's stick so he can lift up, he puts his stick over. What is that going to do when the puck is laid right out in front of him? What is having your stick over going to do? No, you put it under so you can lift up. You see, if his stick's in the air and the puck's on the ice, he can't really score a goal if his stick's all the way up here and the puck's all the way down there. I feel like that's simple simple logic. Apparently not. One second. Sorry, had a really dry throat. I had to drink something real quick. Some of the good things now. Bertuzzi had a night. I know there's some guys that, whenever talking about Bertuzzi, they gotta bring up the vaccine and all that. And honestly, I don't care. I don't want to talk about that stuff. I don't care if you're for it. I don't care if you're against it. I don't care if you take it. I don't care if you don't. We only play 8 games in Canada. Fine, he misses those 8 games, whatever. Because I watch sports to get away from politics. So to me, talking about politics during sports defeats the whole purpose of, watching something to get away from the outside world problems. Because politics is a part of the outside world problems that I try to ignore while watching sports and try to get away from, because sports is supposed to be the safe haven of ignoring all your problems and just going and watching sports, good or bad. You get to enjoy your team, see them do something, but that all gets defeated when you start bringing up politics. But Bertuzzi, 5-9 had a day. 5-9 had a day. And what a day it was. It was a good day for him. Would have been nice if we could get the win, but didn't. Raymond and Seider both got their first points. It was pretty nice. Seider, I saw. I'm pretty sure it was him. He laid a dude out right in front of the Red Wings bench in the beginning of the game. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Raymond looked pretty good out there on offense. He's gonna be due for a goal soon. It's gonna happen. There was a few times there where he looked nice. And Seider's ice vision and his awareness and his ability to pass the puck and just know where everyone is all at once, it's amazing. It's amazing, especially for a guy as young as he is. It's amazing. Lucas Raymond's getting there, but Seider, his awareness, his vision, his decision making is so advanced. Like it's beautiful to watch. I think that we have a good season coming ahead of us. But you're going up against the defending Stanley Cup champs. I think we did a lot better than most people expected. And that's really what we need to take away from this, is look at the stuff we did wrong and improve on it. Mainly our defense being complacent. Our offense wasn't really that complacent ever. It continued to score goals and make plays. But on defense, whenever we got a lead, they just stopped trying. They left stuff open. They didn't care anymore, which you can't do. If the point of winning a hockey game is to have more points than the other team. If you can't have more points than the other team when you allow more points. That can't win. So our defense needs to not be so complacent. Once we get a lead, it still needs to keep that same energy. Gustav Lidstrom, I feel like, is going to get a lot of hate, but he actually looks kind of good. He's younger. I think he's going to develop into a good defenseman. Marc Staals deserves every ounce of hate that he gets. Once again, I just don't know why we extended that guy, and I don't know why we gave him the A. He doesn't deserve it, man. He must be an emotional leader because, my goodness, his defense was horrendous. It was, oh my, that was horrendous. See you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny, and play again on the 16th. Against the Canucks. We better win that one. We better win that one. Canucks aren't, we better win that one. See you guys next time.
You never see it coming.